find out, do we have Manuel Bosny in the house from France? I don't think we have Manuel. So the next presentation, I think the next presentation is also me. I have the Internet of Things, domesticated toolset for solving major challenges faced by individuals with health problems. Do we agree I should proceed with this presentation? Support. What's your view? Do you suggest I should proceed with this presentation? Since we don't have any other person to present. Can you hear me?
Please, I suggest we follow the program and have the next people coming on the program. Is that possible?
Yes, it is possible. We are following the program. Right now,
Okay.
we have the next presenter. The next presenter is Manuel Bosny from France. Not available. Not available. So we already have the TOE theory and cloud computing presentation. Then we have the optimization of weight function from the prof from Japan. So the next one we have on our agenda is Internet of Things and Peace Education in Africa. So the next one that comes forward right now is Internet of Things. That's what I'm saying, since we don't have Manuel Bosny from France in the house, I'm asking, should we go ahead and present Internet of Things?
Yes.
Exactly.
We can go ahead if we don't have the TOE theory and cloud computing, then we can go ahead, please.
And we already presented that. I presented that. The theory.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so the next one we have is Internet of Things.
Go ahead.
All right, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. So my colleague is not available as well, like I said the other time. So the paper I'm presenting right now is Internet of Things, domesticated toolset for solving major challenges faced by individuals with health problems. A presentation explores how Internet of Things can be leveraged to enhance health services, particularly for individuals with chronic conditions, focusing on integrating technology in everyday health management. One of the importance of this research stems from past experience from people from developing environments. Some of us grew up from Africa, where a lot of underserved places have inadequate access to healthcare facilities. We see people having to deal with series of health issues, having health problems. Some are not even aware they are having health challenges. So being in this cyber security space, in information technology space, we're trying to look at how we can solve this problem, how we can create sense of alertness in people with health conditions, how this can be properly tried, such that we are trying to shift people's approach from the reactive side to a more proactive side. This is why we have these abstracts. We're trying to explore the Internet of Things, how it can be leveraged to enhance health services, particularly for individuals with chronic conditions. So the introduction, the role of Internet of Things in healthcare is expanding, offering new ways to monitor, analyze, and intervene in real time for various health conditions, thereby shifting the paradigm from reactive to proactive management. So, background and definition of Internet of Things. Internet of Things it refers to the network of interconnected devices that communicate and exchange data, enhancing the capability of industry, including healthcare. We're trying to leverage this technological innovation, Internet of Things, where individual with diverse of health challenges can tap into this technology and use this technology to enhance the effectiveness of their health conditions. So it also helps in data exchange. It also helps in monitoring and tracking a lot of health conditions, which can adequately give the patient or whoever is involved in first-hand information about what to do. So this is why we created these research such that it can benefit and help the people that are underserved as well. The importance of Internet of Things in health is that with the help of Internet of Things, it lowers expenses. For instance, people dealing with high blood pressures, they have the tracking devices on them at every point in time. If the high blood pressure is high, they already know what to do at every point in time, quickly trying to get the healthcare system, assessing healthcare staffs they need to assess in order to help in solving or eradicating these health issues. We also state that this Internet of Things help in better treatment results. It helps patients to generate better treatment because it provides adequate data capability for research work as well, data aggregation for research programs and all that. So we also say it also helps in areas of disease control. It also helps to control and combat diseases ahead of time, and it also limits fewer mistakes people make when it comes to their health issues. People that are supposed to, for instance, there are some tracking devices that measure the glucose level of individual health. So this helps to limit the exposure and the increase in the glucose level in their blood. Another thing we want to talk about is the challenges faced by individuals with health problems. Many individuals faced series of challenges. We have a lot of people, the special people that cannot even perform any task with the help of Internet of Things. This has become a thing of the past. We've adopted a lot of voice recognition devices that can help people that are bedridden to switch on their lights, switch on their TVs, and adopt all these technological innovations to make life comfortable and just for them to feel among the healthy people as well. So we talked about the challenges, so a lack of continuous monitoring. A lot of people, they have access to healthcare services, but the ability to monitor, the ability to timely track a lot of remote devices and track the health information of a particular patient at any point in time remotely. So this can only be achieved through the help of Internet of Things. And next slide, we're talking about the literature review. We look at the benefit of Internet of Things. It says it helps in monitoring and tracking the literature review highlights recent advancements and studies focusing on the impact of Internet of Things in health tracking and patient management. First-hand information are captured ahead of the patient, while this information can also be used for treatment of the patient ahead of time through the monitoring and tracking system in place. We talk about remote health monitoring. Remote health monitoring also uses Internet of Things to allow healthcare providers to monitor patients remotely. With the emergence of COVID in 2020, a lot of people could not access, healthcare facilities because of the COVID emergence. So remote healthcare monitoring in place through the help of the Internet of Things can enable the patient access adequate health care they need just to solve their problem. And the next one is, we also talked about the wearable devices for health tracking. There are a lot of wearable devices that can take vital signs, physical activities in terms of, we have a lot of them, the likes of the Fitbit and all that. That track the high blood pressure, the diastolic and systolic phase of the heart system. So these are well captured within the wearable devices for health tracking, which also help to mitigate the incidence of cardiac arrest, shock, or any form of health issues that can be properly managed. We also talked about the smart home health system. A lot of smart homes that takes adequate information. These smart homes are configured in line with the patient's, health status. It adequately generates appropriate data ahead of time and provide all this data to the hospitals ahead of the patient, such that they can easily get the care and the proper health they need. Another function, another importance of this Internet of Things, it also helps when it comes to disease management. IoT devices facilitate the management of chronic diseases by collecting and analyzing data to detect any signs of complications. A lot of people with the monitoring of high level of cholesterol in the system can timely detect incidents of cardiac arrest. These are problems that can be managed with Internet of Things technology system. So, and talking about emergency response, IoT improves emergency response by enabling faster and more effective communication, automating alert and facilitating quicker interventions. Most of the time, they are triggering alerts. It pops, it generates alerts through the Internet of Things technology, which is being activated for some of these patients. So we also talked about assisted living, talking about people with age factors, induced disease, which they have little or no hair. Internet of Things has really helped them to make life habitable. With the help of Internet of Things, their independence is no more compromised because of the enhanced monitoring and smart technologies that are in place for these people. Methodology. We looked at 30 participants randomly who used Internet of Things health monitoring devices. We selected these people, and a regression analysis was conducted to find the relationship between the duration of the device usage and improvement in blood pressure. What we're trying to look at is just to compare the time they were using these devices and the health improvement achievements that were notated during this period. So this is what we did for the 30 patients, and This is the outcome of the findings. Moderately strong positive linear relationship between duration of IoT device use and blood pressure improvement. You know, there was a major significant improvement in terms of the blood pressure of these people involved, and we say the significant relationship confirmed with p-value of 0.0087, the line of best fit, y, and we say the yy is the blood pressure, y the xx is the duration of IoT, and these are the computation analysis we derive from this. Then we have the coefficient of determination, which explains 38.34% of variation, indicating influence from other variables. In conclusion, IoT is significant in the health sector as it allows for personalized and precise health solutions, reducing treatment costs. It connects patients to healthcare providers and resources while enabling remote monitoring of vital signs and early diagnosis. Automatic alert and information on disease processes and treatment can also be provided. Thank you, and that brings us to the end of this presentation. Do we have questions, suggestions, or contribution? Any question?
Yes.
Addition?
Yes, please. I have a comment. My comment is just to commend your presentation on the ability to show how the Internet of Things is affecting life and development processes in a positive manner across the board. I really like that, and I commend you for touching on all facets of life and development in relation to the Internet of Things. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate the comment. Thank you. Any other comments? Any other suggestions?